It's Night Demon right here on your classic metal show from their Curse of the Damned release. That is the title track. It's for the Jackal. Now he can shut the fuck up. Enough with the Night Demon already.
Dude, they're the best ever, dude. Greatest. I've listened to it 300 days in a row, man. No one cares. I'd take that back. Jarvis seemed to care.
Yeah, he did.
Congratulations. The lead singer of another band has recognized you, Jim.
Wow. All right. Well, I see that you're all fixed again.
Yeah, the fucking processor just unplugged. Literally the plug that, the power plug.
Yeah.
Just popped out when I smacked the desk.
Nah.
Which, you would think that thing's secured in there pretty good, but apparently not.
You think so? I'm gonna hook you up with a small rack so you can put your components in there.
All right. Well, hook a brother up.
I'm gonna hook your ass up. I got a limiter compressor.
All right.
And a processor, and then that processor I got you. I'm just gonna get you like a 3-rack, just a little 3-rack deal for your desk over there.
I like racks.
Yeah. All right. All right, getting back to the whole stupid challenge thing.
Okay.
There's another challenge going on that's a little less popular.
What's this one? Light yourself on fire and kill yourself challenge?
Well, this is a little more, I don't know what you want to call it. It's people of means perhaps might participate in this.
Okay.
Forget the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
Mexico's new trend involves snorting coke.
I'm liking the sound of this one already.
After the success of the Ice Bucket Challenge, a swarm of new internet challenges emerged, such as the hashtag EBT or EB Tongue Twister. EB Tongue Twister.
EB Tongue Twister?
Yeah, raising awareness for the Sohana Research Fund. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
And the hashtag 15-second Shakespeare, raising funds for the British Red Cross.
Okay, who cares?
I don't know what that is. However, unlike the aforementioned, Mexico's new trend has nothing to do with charity.
Okay.
The challenge, called Rito del Pesesto.
Spell that, please, so I can look it up.
RETO. DEL.
Okay.
PASESITO. Okay. Rito del Pasito. Pasito.
Right, a bunch of these. Okay.
Requires participants to snort a white powder on camera before nominating others.
All right.
According to the Mirror, Mexican press refers to it as a challenge for affluent socialites. And then the caption of the video above, the white substance is referred to as cocaine. There must be some merit to that because local authorities are said to be looking out into the situation.
Well, I'm looking right now, and I found pages of videos of this.
Right.
And all of them have a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Good idea. Maybe we should try it and get some hits on our YouTube channel. I mean, I not that I would want to snort any cocaine, but if it helps the show,
sure,
then I guess I could make the sacrifice.
Right. So people always got to take it to the next level.
Yes, they do.
So apparently this is one of the, there's a AOR Rocks got it in the chat room there.
Let's see.
Some chick in there snorting.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
That's the main one. Look at her go.
See, this is why, again, I'm not a fan of social media. You know that. I understand the importance of it, and I understand the place it plays in society.
Yeah, none.
But this stupidity of just your average idiot out there.
Yeah. It lets dumbasses be recognized. Even if it's just for a minute, it lets dumbasses be recognized.
Right. I think that's a thing that we should, something we should put out there, just called "Dumbasses Be Recognized."
With a hashtag. Hashtag dumbasses be recognized.
Right. Look at the chicken that AOR Rocks put in there this time.
Yeah. I wonder if we started dumbasses be recognized as a hashtag, if we could get it to be viral and have people, killing goats or whatever. And then raping the dead goat or something.
I wonder if the title of our page could possibly be considered racist.
What, dumbasses?
No, dumbasses be recognized.
Because it's slang?
Yeah, because it sounds ghetto the way that you say it. Dumbasses be recognized and shit.
Yeah, bitch.
Wow, there seems to be a lot of those out there.
Dude, there's tons.
Yeah.
I looked it up on the YouTube, and there's all kinds of them out here.
Well, this goes back to the whole thing that we talked about earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And I hate to even say that earlier in the year because this year is almost over.
No, it's crazy, right?
I'm always amazed at how drug trends just seem to come around and go away and then come around and go away.
Mm-hmm.
In the late 60s, early 70s, some of the high-profile musicians died from heroin overdose.
Yeah.
And then through the 80s, cocaine was the big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Then through the 90s, crack was the big deal.
Right.
And then now heroin, again, has been an epidemic.
Yeah, swung back around.
Yeah, and now they're doing Coke challenges now.
Yeah.
So Coke from the 80s is making a big resurrection again.
Sure. Absolutely.
So, and the thing is that heroin, especially in some states, we talked about it earlier in the year where Southern Indiana, the governor of Indiana has claimed a state of emergency.
Right.
Due to the use of heroin and the epidemic of AIDS due to sharing needles.
Or fucking the black women.
Well, I don't think that's
that's an epidemic.
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's the sharing the needles.
Are you sure? Because I'm quite sure there's a lot of black pussy being fucked daily.
Well, I'm talking specifically Southern Indiana here.
Oh, well, but you're going to tell me Gary, Indiana, there's not a lot of pussy
Southern,
being fucked?
that's Northern Indiana.
Oh, what would Southern be?
That would be down. Well, no, that's down near the Kentucky border.
Okay, yeah.
It's down near Louisville.
Yeah, they don't do anything with blacks except...
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the epidemic of AIDS and heroin overdose has become a problem.
True.
And now with this, all these social media things with the challenge with this snorting Coke.
Yeah.
So
but kids have always liked Coke, dude.
Yeah, but the thing is that it kind of went away for a while. It was the whole crack epidemic.
Do you think so? Even at colleges, I don't think the college kids were smoking crack.
How often has it even been publicized? I'm going to go with mainstream media.
Yeah,
that crack or that Coke has been talked about.
It's been a while now.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a while.
Long time. I mean, since the 80s. That's our boy, Rick Ross.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
He brought it here.
Sure. But what I'm saying is that the crack epidemic, epidemic, through the 90s was huge.
It was.
And then, we're into the 2000s, and what was the epidemic between say 2000 and 2010? I'm going to go by decades here.
2000, 2010?
Yeah, what was the big epidemic during that time? Was it still crack?
Ecstasy?
Well, yeah, there you go. Ecstasy.
A lot of people were doing X.
Yeah, there you go. Ecstasy.
Yeah.
So now we're between the 2010 and 2020, and heroin for the last, say, 5 years has been a huge comeback.
Right. Heroin and meth.
Yeah. So are we going back to the Coke thing now?
Let's hope. Those days were fun.
Okay. Somehow I don't see you doing Coke.
I've done Coke.
I'm not saying you haven't done it. I'm saying now.
Oh, no, not now.
That's what I'm saying now.
Big fat tub of shit right now. My heart's just not meant to beat that fast anymore.
Well, again, I can't imagine you saying, "Hey, bro, let's go do a line, man."
No, not anymore. I'm too old for that shit.
So
Dude, even now, just getting high, just smoking pot, and I'm like, I don't want to feel like shit tomorrow.
Right. But anyway, so there's a challenge out there now to get snort a bunch of coke, I guess.
Well, good. Let's see who wins. I want to start the hashtag, how long a line of coke can you snort?
Right.
I want to see people trying to snort up a fucking driveway's.
Well, again, this goes back to the whole Kinnison's thing, because way back in the 80s, he was saying that, because of who he was, people thought he could do superhuman amounts of drugs. And he said that everybody would just do this little line of coke. And then he'd walk into the room. "Oh, there's Kinnison. Here's your line, man." He said they'd give me a piece of a garden hose.
Well, dude, I've told the story. I think I've told on the air. If not, I've told you about, when I used to go to the college parties when I was still in high school, the college students would give me longer lines of coke, because they'd always like fuck with me, but
sure.
Be it the kid. And I'd be like, "Fuck you, give me as much as you want to give me." And they'd give me a long line of coke, and I'd be, I'd go all the way down the fucking table if that's what they did. I'd sure try to.
Right.
I don't know how I survived some of that shit. That was
because you believed you had something to prove.
Yeah, but that was just dumb. I don't think I'd do that now.
Well, of course not.
Back then, I was invincible. Nothing could kill me.
Bet you got different viewpoints on that now, don't you, pal?
I liked it, though. Don't get me wrong. See, that's the weird thing, at least with me. I know for a lot of people, they do drugs and they don't, they want to quit because they don't like the feeling of it. Man, I loved it. I loved it. I loved getting high. I loved snorting coke. The only one that I really didn't like was shooting. And I liked the high. I loved the heroin high. But I didn't like that it made my stomach sick. It made me throw up.
Right.
While I was high, which was not fun. But even when I was in the hospital with the burn thing, when I was on the morphine, I couldn't wait till the next fucking bolus of that shit.
Yeah, I've heard that morphine is like, people just Jones for that stuff.
Dude, I was burned damn near to death in a fucking a hot shot of morphine, and I was like, yeah, all right, light me again, bitch.
Right.
It just didn't matter. Morphine was good shit.
Sure.
It definitely did the trick.
Right.